Hey there, my name is Manny Cabrera. I'm the chief instructor at Sidekicks Family Martial Arts Center, and I'd like to take this opportunity to officially welcome you to the Sidekicks Martial Arts family. As I'm sure you've noticed in the short time that you've been a member of ours, we do things a little bit differently here at our school. First and foremost, it's important that you understand that we consider our students to be part of our family, people that we truly care about and that we genuinely only want the best for. We're so happy that you feel comfortable here, and we're all looking forward to helping you guys achieve the goals that you have set for yourselves by becoming members of our martial arts family. So, to help you start this journey off right, I have a couple success tips that I want to go through. I'm calling this little presentation Your Martial Arts Path to Success. And when followed, your experience will be better, it'll be more fun, as well as productive. Before I jump into there, I want to cover a couple of things real quick. Let's see here. Number one, this is me. My name is Manny Cabrera. In fact, this is my Facebook profile picture. You can actually find me on Facebook, facebook.com/Manny Cabrera and the number 3. But yep, I'm a handsome guy, and I've been doing martial arts now for almost 28 years. I started when I was very, very young. In fact, my dad is my instructor. And it's been really great to grow up doing martial arts. And in fact, when we're teaching your kids, quite literally, we're giving them a part of what makes me who I am as a person. And I think that's a pretty special thing. What's even cooler for me, having done martial arts my whole life, is now, I have children. This is Manny, and this is Jonas, and this is Gabriel. And Manny and Jonas have actually started doing martial arts here with us. They're twins, and they're actually in our little dragon classes, which I think has been pretty cool. They're now the 3rd generation of Cabreras to train in martial arts with us here at Sidekicks, to train in martial arts in general. So I think that's really, really special. Their grandfather is a master level martial arts instructor, and their dad, me, I'm an expert instructor. In fact, I'm a certified international instructor, which means that I actually certify people to become instructors. So we've actually developed a really great way to systematically teach our program, as well as teach different age levels. So we actually separate our kids by, we have a class for 3 and 4-year-olds, we have a class for 5 and 6-year-olds, and of course we have a class for the elementary set, because you can't teach these age groups, in the same way that you would teach an adult. And certainly within, the kids set, you can't teach a 4-year-old the same way that you would teach an 8 or 9-year-old. And certainly the teens, and they should be taught differently as well. This is my wife, Jessica. Now, she hates this picture, but I think she looks amazing. This is during one of our kickboxing classes, and she's a black belt in her own right, and she's a pretty killer at it. And you know what? It's been really amazing to go on, my life's journey with my wife, and now with our kids and our dog. So let's get right to it. Let me show you how it is that you can get the most out of your martial arts program with us here at Sidekicks. So let me switch to full screen here. Boom. All right, so like I said, this is your martial arts path to success. Boom. All right. So the first part is that you got to be here. We want to develop good habits, and it has been our experience, and honestly, I feel a little bit silly talking about it, because certainly our instructors are saying it during class, but you got to be here. Let me emphasize the importance of developing the habit of attending class at least 2 times per week, every single week. We've discovered through many years of experience that in order for our students to enjoy all the benefits that we can promise them, they have to train often enough and long enough for those lessons to sink in and become part of their persona, part of who they are. Seems pretty easy, right? Well, one of the ways that we're going to do that is while you're on your web special or you're on trial, you need to schedule each class at the front desk before you leave. That way that we're making sure that you are coming enough, you're giving us a fair shake to get the most out of our program, because we did, offer a pretty cool way for you to check us out. And we just want to make sure that you are checking us out and that this program is right for you by coming enough times to make sure that it is. At the same time, we're also helping you develop that habit of coming 2 times per week. We want to make sure that you are coming enough times to make adequate progress. And once you're a full member of our program, though, you don't have to schedule your classes anymore. But I say use the doctor's appointment rule. And what is the doctor's appointment rule? It's very simple. If it's in your phone, because like you schedule an appointment with a doctor, for a well visit or something like that, you show up. And so put your class times for your kids' classes in your phone, and you're more apt to be there. That way it all gets scheduled before anything else that could steer you away from your goals. We have certain goals, and it's important that we teach our children that consistency is the key to success, and that by coming to class enough times. So like I said, use that doctor's appointment rule. For me personally, if it's not in my phone, my wife even sends me calendar appointments to make sure that I show up for stuff, because I make sure that I follow my schedule as closely as possible, because I don't have a lot of time to get a lot of stuff done. The next thing is that you want to get connected. And I know it says that go to the website first, but I'm actually going to talk about Facebook first. So you see that our Facebook group on Facebook is facebook.com/groups/sidekicks And I'm actually going to exit out of here real quick. Boom, go back to there. We'll come back to that in a second. But I wanted to show you about our Facebook group first. So this is our Facebook group. Like I said, it's facebook.com/groups/sidekicksfishhawk. And if you're not yet a member of this, when you go here, you can see a little button here where it says it says joined. It'll say join, and you can actually join the group. And then one of our instructors will approve your access to the group. So let me refresh it real quick so that we can have a live feed of it. There we go. So when you get here, there's a lot of cool, information that we put in here. And basically the group is your direct access to us, our direct access to you. And of course, it's your direct access to other members as well. And basically we use our Facebook group as the hub of providing information to all of our members outside of class. So, we do send some things through the email, but if you're not yet a member of our Facebook group, you need to be in this group, because this is the quickest way to find out about what's going on at our school, as well as contests and that kind of thing. If you don't have a Facebook profile page, here's the thing. Like I said, this is a big deal for our school. Create a dummy profile. You can either use your name or use a fake name. Like some of our staff sometimes uses Manny Kickboxer, and tell me who you are, and I'll put you in the group. But you can join Facebook just to be in our group, because like I said, there's a lot of stuff in here, and you're not going to want to miss it. So first thing that you'll find in here every month is you'll find out about, and I'll talk about this a little bit more, you'll find out information about our powerful word, links to the parents' explanation about our powerful word this month and what we're going to be talking about, as well as the powerful projects. The powerful projects are required as part of their curriculum. So you're going to definitely want to get in there and download it and print it out and get your kid to complete it. Then you kind of sometimes find out about our different things we got going on. We kind of have some, funny little Black Friday specials. So I did a little Arnold thing. I'll be back, but our amazing, Cyber Monday specials, won't. And then as well as, motivation. I thought this was a really great one. This is actually by General Che Hong Hee, the founder of Taekwondo, which is our base martial art. It says great things are possible when one man's wisdom and an hour's effort are combined. This is basically about taking action. Action is the key to success in life. And I dig these guys' stuff from Shihan Essence, as well as different announcements and things. There's some posts here by Stephanie, the manager here at Sidekicks, and definitely all kinds of information, as well as you'll find cute videos that we shot. This is Devin, is one of our instructors. And these are some of the kids in our camp. Kai's got the crazy eyes. And then pictures of our different events. Like we went to the Gaylord Palms ice thing at the Gaylord's Palm, where it's like 9 degrees in there. And they did the Nutcracker, kind of a retelling of the Nutcracker in ice, which is really cool. And all kinds of different posts, and pictures of our different events and stuff. So you're really, if you want to kind of see what it has been going on here at Sidekicks, this is where you're going to go find it. Some pictures of our kids training, more cute kids. And like I said, all the information that, the hub about our program, this is kind of where you're going to find it, including like this here. I posted about our Thanksgiving week schedule. When I'm shooting this, it's actually December 1st. And so we just got done and back from Thanksgiving. And, but here's our schedule for the week of Thanksgiving, as well as, martial mindset information. Here's talking about the end results approach, talking about basically starting with the end in mind as to where you want to do. And even has a little anecdote about the artist Grandma Moses, who didn't start, her career as an artist until she was in her 70s, and practiced and became world famous, late in her life. And then you find out about all the different informations that we have going on. Photos from we went and took our teenagers to, see the Hunger Games, and like I said, lots and lots and lots of cool stuff. So I'll leave that, to you, but you're definitely going to want to be in this group if you're not in it yet. And you're going to want to check here often because, like I said, this is the hub of information and stuff outside of our classes. Again, that website is facebook.com/groups/sidekicks fishhawk. So then the next part here is our members website, which is basically www.sidekicks.me. So again, that's sidekicks.me, not sidekicks.com. And here, there's three things I want to emphasize. First, you'll find our blog, which is tons and tons of training information, parenting information, martial mindset, all kinds of stuff that we post. So we have kind of a hub to kind of post that kind of information. Obviously, a lot of these links we post in our group, but definitely you can go on here and you can find hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of articles. I think I last checked, there's something like 700 articles or 700 posts, in this group or in this page, and then specifically because last month was talking about responsibility, here's 5 ways that you can help your child start to show responsibility in their everyday. How to teach your child to take responsibility for his or her own work. We talked about different things and how it relates to martial arts training as well. And that's also where we post that hub post about being responsible about, martial arts, about, the fact that it is our powerful word for the month. You'll also find the links to register for our events on here. We just post our, general upcoming events here as well. But here's the New Year's Eve lock-in that's coming up. We have a really great event coming up, and then you just click and you register right for the event. And the last part is, and this is really going to be the general subject of another video, but I just wanted to show you real quick that, you'll see kids in class carrying around little binders of information, and this is where you find it. Under I'm a current student, you click on your curriculum journal pages, and you'll find the actual belt rank material, like what is required in order for a student to earn their next belt in our program. It's all laid out in a systematic way. They have to earn a series of stripes, and you just come to this page and you click and you download and print, the PDF that comes up. And it tells you exactly what it is that a student needs to earn number one, all of their stripes that is required in order for them to be eligible to take the test. But basically, this is all the information that it takes in order to earn a new belt in our program. Now, like I said, we'll cover all of this information. This is for juniors. And, there's another curriculum and colored stripe system for our little dragons and super dragons. And there's actually going to be a separate video on each of those, and we'll send that to you. But for brevity, I just wanted to show you where to get that information, and you can go ahead and download and print it, and get connected with one of our instructors, and we'll be happy to cover that information with you. So basically, that is that is how to get connected in our program, and we'll go to the next slide now. The next thing is to get involved, and I know that this is seems kind of a fun thing, but I already said once that we're more than just a martial arts school. We want to take our martial arts training, because we see it as more than just punching and kicking. We want to kind of take it into all aspects of our students' lives. So number one, we want them to anchor to our program. So there's lots of opportunities for fun. We want this to be the place, a positive place where they interact socially and get the most out of the program, because their friends are here as well. If their friends are here, then they're going to be looking forward to coming to class more as well. So like I said, there's lots of opportunities for fun. One of the cool things that we do is called Ninja Night, which is like our version of Parents' Night Out. And we do it most months. We usually don't do it during December because of our New Year's Eve lock-in. But, it's like a Parents' Night Out, only with a way cooler name and super cool instructors as well. We do summer camps. Kids come here and they train in martial arts and they do arts and crafts and they play games and, get physical fitness and go on field trips like just about every single day. And it is really one of the most incredible things that we do here at Sidekicks, because we do 10 weeks of it every summer. And so there's lots of opportunities to, come in and really spend time during the summer, not just staying on track, because, kids in our summer camp program tend not to backslide quite as much behaviorally, socially, and intellectually when they get back to school as other kids, because they are staying mentally active and they are still continuing to learn all through the summer. Other activities that we do is we go on team outings. So we'll like organize, trips to go bowling and fun things for you to come and have fun with other Sidekicks families and the instructors outside of the class. That way that, again, your kids are connecting with our team, and, that they're enjoying themselves, and that you get to be in a positive activity, a positive area with other people who are kind of, of like-minded, because they have, the black belt spirit and the black belt mindset going on. And then we also do a lot of special seminars. We do seminars on nunchucks and bow staff and grappling and different aspects of martial arts training. And for the adults, we do, gun defense and knife defense and even knife fighting, and counter carjacking. There's a lot of different specialized seminars that we do with our members. And, you'll just see those obviously on our events pages coming up. And then, the last thing is because, like I said, being a black belt is a whole life philosophy of being your best and living up to your full potential and really becoming the best version of yourself. And one of the ways that we kind of exercise that muscle is through doing good works. So we support a lot of charities in our program. One of my favorite charities that we support is Kids Pack USA, which provides what we call gap food. There's kids in our area that really, the only meal that they get is the free lunch or the free breakfast. So, sometimes they don't get to eat during the time when they're not in school. So like either in the evenings, on the weekends, there's not a lot of food around. And Kids Pack provides food in backpacks for these kids that they can prepare themselves and, and continue to continue to eat. And, one of the things that we feel is that in order for, kids to be successful in school, they don't need to be worried about being hungry. It's very difficult to worry about getting good grades when, as a 6-year-old or an 8-year-old or, even as a 13-year-old, you're worried about whether or not you're going to get your next meal or not. It's kind of hard to focus on school when you're having to focus on things like survival. We're also an annual sponsor of the Fishhawk Turkey Trot, which is another, another food-based fundraiser for a charity called Seeds of Hope. And they basically, again, raise food for families in need, so that they can, continue to, thrive. I know that in this past year that they've been continually supporting several families in the area. And it's a Fishhawk-based charity that really focuses on families in our neck of the woods. And it's something that we really, really feel very blessed to have the opportunity to to help out with that and be a sponsor of that event every year. Next, I want to talk about giving your child an unfair advantage at life. We talked about martial arts being more than just punching and kicking. And when martial arts got its reputation for developing focus and character and discipline in children, originally it was because the people who were coming to America and training in the martial arts originally were all people who were in the military and were pretty focused and disciplined to begin with, because you got to be focused and disciplined in order to survive in a combat environment. These people were coming back from places like World War II, and then a couple years later they were coming back from the Korean War, and people were stationed overseas in places like Korea and Japan and Okinawa. And you paid pretty much a very close attention if you thought that your life was on the line. Well, when the Karate Kid came along 30 years ago and martial arts kind of shifted its focus in America to developing children, we didn't want it to be left up to chance that kids would gain this focus and discipline and character from martial arts just by osmosis. You can't just leave it up to chance. So here at Sidekicks, we actually teach as an overt part of our program. And it's we feel like because we teach as an overt part of our program and not just kind of leaving it, because you do punches and kicks in our program, you're going to get it just by the training that you do. we feel like you're going to get a lot out of our program that way. And they're going to kind of anchor those lessons. So we actually use a program called Powerful Words Character Development. We developed it in conjunction with an expert in child and teen development, and her name is Dr. Robin Silverman. She's been on Good Morning America, The Today Show, all kinds of different media outlets. She's one of their go-to in parenting and in body image expertise. So every month has a powerful character theme. Like last month, powerful word was responsibility, and we're getting ready to start here at Sidekicks. This month we're starting fairness. It may be a different powerful word, when you guys get started in our program. But every month has this powerful character theme, and we really take a month to focus on what it is that and how to apply this character benefit or this character trait in the lives of our students at different age levels. Obviously with the 3, 4, 5, and 6-year-olds, we're focused on a more rudimentary understanding of fairness, of what fair play is and how to be fair and how to treat others fairly. And then as time goes on, we start working on a little bit more of the nuances of fairness. But the main thing is that it's deployed systematically using a cross-learning style approach. So it's, we're using visual, we're using auditory and kinesthetic learning styles, or reaching those styles through our program, through, the power chats, through video, through, infographics, through all the different things that we do, using these amazing support materials to keep learning and anchoring of the trait outside of our school. So we actually even bring you guys into the process so that you can help us, anchor those things, because we feel like if we're teaching it and you're teaching it, then the kids are more apt to take it seriously, because everybody that they respect in their life is really focused on helping them gain those things. So if you ever have a question, you definitely can go online to our Facebook group and ask it, but definitely ask an instructor, about it. So, in conclusion, let's, what is the next steps, so to speak? The next steps is that, number one, watch the other video guides that we're going to send you. We're going to send you over the next couple of weeks. We're going to send you a couple more guides just like this that are going to help you become more successful in our program, that answer all of the basic questions that new students have asked us over the years. We kind of created some videos around those to kind of help you guys get the most out of our program and, help you be successful, and that hopefully nobody, falls through the cracks, because we do have a good sized program, and we want to make sure that you guys get all the information that you need. I would say identify what goals that we have, and that should say our family. What are your goals for your child by being in our program? Do you want them to gain more confidence or gain more fitness? Do you want to gain, lose some weight? Whatever it is, let's identify what those goals are. And then let's also identify how we know that we're achieving those goals. Like, how do you know that your child is going to be more confident? Sometimes we just say, oh, I want my child to be more confident. And then, we don't really understand what it means for our child to be more confident, or what it is that we expect for him or her. And we can kind of go from there if we have a clear understanding of what it is. Next, get to class. It's very important that you guys come and you're consistent, especially while you're on your web special. And then certainly, as time goes on in our program, you want to be consistent in our martial arts program. Like I said, put it in your phone. Make sure you schedule while you're on a web special. Make sure you schedule it at the front desk. Get involved. Start attending our events. Help with our charity work. There's a lot of stuff that we do here at Sidekicks. And obviously the stuff outside of class is 100% optional, but definitely if you're involved, it will enhance your overall experience here at Sidekicks. Get connected, get in our Facebook group, make sure that you bookmark our members website so that you can download the curriculum, as well as, really focus on, reading the information that we put in those groups and on our blog. And then of course, get familiar with our powerful word of this month. Go ahead and download the information that you need so that your child can go ahead and, be learning even before their second class or before their third class. Really be focused on, getting the most out of our martial arts program. Now that you've got some success tips under your belt, I'd like to, take a quick second to congratulate you on your decision. We know that it appears that there are, many other academies you could have joined. Though to be perfectly honest, Sidekicks offers a really one-of-a-kind experience that only our students and family members really get to enjoy and benefit from. So if you're ready for an outstanding martial arts adventure, our staff members will and our instructors will bend over backwards to ensure your success and a pathway to black belt excellence that will educate you, motivate you, excite you, thrill you, all kinds of different words, and most of all, reward you. We feel like you've come to the right place. As the chief instructor of our academy, I believe it is my responsibility to ensure that you are provided with the ultimate martial arts experience. I'm proud to always have an open door policy and want you to know that our students and their parents, want you to know that as our students and parents, that my door is always open. If there's anything that I can help you with, please don't hesitate to let me know. And of course, I want to hear all about your successes, and I'm sure that there are going to be lots of them. And of course, I'm always excited to hear how our staff has gone above and beyond for you. That's the way we do things here, because that's the way family treats family. So one more time, from me, Manny Cabrera, welcome to the Sidekicks Martial Arts family. I'm truly honored to have you